What's up, my fellow cadets? Welcome back to Final Fantasy 13-2. Colonel Ribbit is at your service. You know the drill. Right, let's get back to Academia, but like...
Serah and Noel have changed the future.
Yeah.
The protofoul sea that threatened Academia is no more, and in the sky floats the 13th Ark. The people have built a society with their own hands, using technology of their own devising. However, the day when Cocoon is prophesied to fall is drawing closer. The Academy has put into motion an ambitious project to avert the catastrophe.
Right, okay. So... still gonna fall.
We did it. We actually did it.
I think you must be happy now.
This is what you wanted to see, wasn't it? Welcome to the future, you say? Are they real? Now, is that a polite way to greet old friends? I mean, we haven't seen each other in what? How many years?
It's been all of 390 years. I guess you guys have been busy, huh?
Please come by my headquarters when you get a chance. You're guests of the Academy. Alyssa?
Later!
Where do we find the Academy head office?
It's probably the most impressive-looking building. What about that one?
Whoa. Alright, so there's no anima. It's...
After all said and done, you handled the protofoul scene pretty well.
it's a better future.
I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it. It was more of a hunch, really.
A hunch. Well, we won, and that's what matters, I guess.
Is that a human? Or a duplicate?
Welcome to the following day.
So that's the 13th Ark. You ever heard of it, Noel?
No, it was never mentioned in the histories. Not in the future I came from. We might be getting close to the true timeline.
I hope so. But I wonder why we couldn't see it when we were here before.
Maybe the protofoul sea was hiding it from us.
But why?
People have always looked to the sky for signs of hope.
Another relaxing day.
Something's definitely gone wrong with this gate.
Space-time is twisted, so the gate can't manifest itself, Kupo. When the future is made certain, the gate will be fixed, Kupo.
Future made certain. Does that mean we should help the Academy with their important job?
Kupo! Kupo!
seen the
potion in a long time.
Oh.
Go, Mog.
Greetings, young man and young lady. How would you like to test your knowledge with Captain Cryptic's confounding quiz?
It can't be. Amador?
You know him?
Yeah, he was in Cocoon's army. Lightning served in his unit. I've met him lots of times.
I am Captain Cryptic, quiz giver extraordinaire. So, little lady, how about that quiz?
That's weird, he doesn't remember me.
Serah, the Amador that you used to know lived hundreds of years ago, which means... Hey, Captain, you're not human, are you?
Correct! Captain Cryptic is a quiz-centric duplicate. Let's get started then.
Oh. What do you mean?
Mommy not helping with your homework?
Oh, that is a... that is a very endearing picture of it.
And we're still on the easy questions. Oh boy.
This doesn't have anything to do with the man you knew. Are they really that similar?
Like twins. How did this happen?
Alright. Where'd he go? No! Where did he go?
What is that?
Oh.
Looking good.
I hear Academia is the place to be if you love big cities. You can do everything through a touchscreen panel. It's almost like magic, isn't it? I'm magical too. I can open shop anywhere. I can even prove it. See you and thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Hope told us that he invented a machine called a time capsule. That's how they got here. Back in 13 AF, Hope devised a plan to build an artificial Fal'Cie. It was called the Proto-Fal'Cie Project. He wanted to use the new technology to re-levitate Cocoon. But then one day, Hope saw a certain prophecy in the Oracle Drive.
So I activated the Oracle Drive and watched the prophecy. I saw you fighting the Proto-Fal'Cie, and I saw you screaming out at me. Your machines are driving me nuts!
Well, I was getting pretty ticked off by that point.
Well, exactly. So we were forced to reevaluate the project, and eventually abandon it.
Okay, you saw Serah getting mad at you, so you canceled your project, and then poof, the Proto-Fal'Cie disappeared. Is that about right? We didn't destroy it so much as it never existed in the first place.
We were following the wrong path to the future. If the Proto-Fal'Cie had managed to get control of Cocoon, it would have made itself the second Eden, and we'd be back where we began.
Yeah. It would have been just like how it was on the old Cocoon.
We realized we couldn't let that happen. We had to levitate Cocoon using only human technology.
Right. Not to mention that if you had kept with the original plan, your machines would have killed you.
Really? Then we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Funny, you lose your temper and the whole future changes. So, I bet you're dying to know how we came to the future, huh?
Kinda.
You heard about the time capsule we used? It's a device that slows down time only for its occupants. The effect is caused by the creation of a powerful gravitational field and, well, essentially we just slept as the outside world flashed forward into the future.
This capsule of yours can't take you back, can it?
Unfortunately not. And considering it broke down after a single use, I doubt it'll prove to be a popular method of time travel.
You risked your own life for the sake of Cocoon.
Oh, the director was there with me. Hey, Serah. After coming to the future myself, I welcomed us with open arms, and we can research as we always have, but sometimes I get these terrible anxiety attacks.
Alyssa...
Please, Serah, you have to let me apologize for the way I treated you in the past. Maybe you can't forgive me for that, but I hope as fellow time travelers, we can face the future on friendly terms. The Academy has made progress on its investigation into the 13th Ark. At this stage, there is good news and there is bad news.
Let's hear the good news first.
We've discovered that the Ark's reactor is powered by an ore cluster, known as the Graviton Core. By collecting these, there's a possibility that the new cocoon will be up in the sky in no time.
That is good news.
Yeah, okay. So now you gotta hit us with the bad news.
Each ore cluster provides only a certain amount of power. The 13th Ark, for example, requires a single Graviton core. We're going to need multiple cores that we can't seem to find.
Need a hand with the search?
If there's one thing we're good at, it's looking for weird objects.
We could use the help. With you two on the case, we'll have those cores in no time.
I'll put together some data on Graviton cores. Check in with the Academy front desk. Core. If you don't mind, I'll just take a sliver for my research. Wow! This must have been tough to find. We'll be putting it to good use, though. Oh, thanks to you two, we almost have all the cores we need. Did I tell you? The director is inventing a new device.
The Academy has been making progress on the development of a paradox weapon. A very powerful weapon that feeds on time-distorting energies.
Using a paradox against itself, huh?
Exactly. There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings. The war has already begun, and we're fighting to protect the future itself.
A battle to the end against Caius.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
A chaos crystal. It's a solidified chunk of paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
Well, hey, you've still got us.
And we've got the Historia Crux.
I knew I could count on you. Once you've found the crystal, I can build you a prototype.
We just need to track down 2 more Graviton cores. How goes the search? Alyssa told me all about you. You're helping us find the Graviton cores, isn't that right? And perfect timing. I just got an update with the latest info.
This ore, is it really that valuable?
Oh, yes. The Academy have sent survey teams all over the place. They've searched everywhere, but they haven't found a shard of the stuff. But according to this latest data, our scientists use resonance imaging to identify a possible deposit. So we do have a defined location where a team can start looking. But it's just...
It's just what?
Well, it's kind of in a different time.
Sounds like a job for us, all right. Here, show me that data.
We changed the future, but it still needs our help. I bet we can find that ore.
They need a way to lift the new cocoon into the sky. We can help them do it. Maybe that's why we've been brought here.
Kupo!
The village of Oerba is returned to how it once was. The strange distortion that threatened to swallow it is safely dispelled. But here and there, small fissures in space still remain. These fissures confound scientists. Are they a type of gate? Are they singularities in the process of giving birth to incomplete space-times? One thing is certain. Beyond them is a place that means a great deal to a certain little flying friend.
Hey, Mog, where do you come from? Where's your hometown? Do you have family somewhere?
I don't know, Kupo. I've been all by myself since I can remember, Kupo.
I see. Well, do you at least know why you were in Valhalla?
That's a mystery too, Kupo. I was wandering through the void beyond and I ended up there, Kupo. It was terrible in Valhalla. It was, Kupo. But then lightning found me and took me in. So in the end, everything worked out, Kupo.
I see. So that's your plan, huh? You go where the wind takes you. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm kind of jealous.
Kupo? I'm a rolling stone, Kupo.
What is this place? It looks, I don't know, unfinished.
It's like someone started to build something and then gave up halfway through.
You're absolutely right, Kupo.
How do you know that?
Did your friends back home tell you about it? Hey, Mog, are you absolutely sure you don't remember anything about your past?
Not a single thing, Kupo. Kupo?
What is it, Mog? Did you find treasure or something?
That's not it. I smell something familiar, Kupo. I know the smell from a long, long time ago, Kupo.
A long time ago? Even before you met Lightning in Valhalla?
Kupo.
That familiar smell. Could it be the smell of your hometown? Could we be close? Maybe the labyrinth is connected to the place where you grew up.
Now that I think about it, I remember the same scent coming from the other labyrinths too, Kupo.
All right then. We should check the other mazes too. If we search them all, we're bound to find some sort of clue that will lead us to your hometown.
Kupo! I sense something straight ahead, Kupo.
If your detector's going off, then you must be right.
Of course I am. I'm an expert at detecting things no one else can find, Kupo. Ever since I can remember, I've been searching for that one special thing, Kupo.
Oh, really? You've never told us that before. What were you searching for?
I don't exactly remember, Kupo. But I know it was important to me, and it made me feel warm and fuzzy.
Gotta be food or treasure.
You're a meanie, Kupo. This place, it smells like tears, Kupo.
Really? I can't smell anything. Is this place filled with sad memories?
I remember crying here a long time ago. I was all alone. No one was around, Kupo.
I'll bet you felt like the only one in the world, huh?
I remember feeling sad, Kupo. But I also remember something else. I remember thinking that I wanted to go home, but I didn't know where home was, Kupo.
Oerba is a dead place now. Not a living soul haunts its ruins, and all is covered in drifts of crystal sand. The town is once again distorted by paradoxes that emerge from fissures scarring the local space-time. When Mog sets eyes on the desolate scene, something stirs in the recesses of his memory.
been able to remember anything about your hometown? Anything at all?
Kupo! I remember something called the Ocean of Time, Kupo.
The Ocean of Time. Could that be where you're from?
I don't know, Kupo, but I do know that when I think about that place, I become all flustered and giddy, Kupo.
So that place means something to you. Then it must be important. I think we should check the Oerba labyrinth some more. Maybe we can help Mog remember more about where he came from.
Kupo? You'll help me find my home and my family, Kupo?
Yeah. I mean, you've helped us out here and there, so we at least owe you this much.
Just as the light begins to fade to dark, the moaning wind sings songs to my forebodings. Am I alone?
This place smells really familiar, Kupo. It smells like the Ocean of Time I told you about before, Kupo.
That means the place we're looking for has to be just up ahead.
Kupo?
Come on, you guys. Mog, you're going home.
This is the Ocean of Time. Mog, does any of this look familiar?
Kupo. It does, Kupo. I remember everything now. We're headed to the place where I was born, Kupo.
When Mog was still a young Moogle, he was playing hide and seek with his friends. Somehow he ended up getting swallowed by a paradox. Before he knew it, Mog was drifting farther and farther away from the land where he grew up. When he came to, he was in the void beyond, not knowing how or why he ended up there. On top of that, he had forgotten about his home, his friends, and his family. He was all alone, with no memories of his past.
Your friends and family are waiting on the other side, aren't they?
Mog, do you want to go home? I never thought the day would come when we would have to say goodbye to a dear friend. Someone we can't imagine our lives without. Mog, do you want to continue on this journey with us? Or do you want to go home to where your friends and family are waiting? Mog, the decision is yours.
So you're sure about this, Mog?
You don't know if you're going to get another chance. Are you sure you don't want to think about this just a little bit longer?
Why do you say that, Kupo? Mog has a new home, right by Serah's side, Kupo.
Thanks, Mog. That's so sweet. But remember, when we get to Valhalla, you have to listen to Lightning, okay? My sister's pretty strict, you know.
Kupo? Of course, Kupo. Lightning saved me. I promise to be loyal to her forever, Kupo.
So pick a side, Mog. Serah or Lightning?
Kupo! It's good to be loyal!
Alright, cadets, this is Colonel Ribbit signing out.